we look forward to seeing your art very soon. So thanks.
Welcome to the African 50th year. And again, Dr. Robinson is not only the president and CEO of the museum, as you see back at the desk, he is also the founder, the person who put all of this together over the past 50 years. And so I always give him his plaudits for getting us here. As we go through the building, of course, put a split you into two groups. All right. I've got James Madison.
I have Lincoln High School.
All right. So we're going to split up. Those who are going with Barnett will go upstairs, and then those who are going to go with him will go down this hallway where folk and decorative art go. So, anything else?
That is it. Let's get started. So, Lincoln, you head to the stairs. Madison can follow Dr. Delaney to the folk art gallery.
He said folk and decorative
Folk and decorative art. You'll see what I'm talking about. Most of the paintings and stuff on the wall is folk art. That's art done by artists who are not trained, who did not go to school. They just were inspired by the religion of the Dallas Mavericks, the Dallas Cowboys, and so on. The furniture pieces, though, is decorative art. Come on in. You can actually walk around as I talk. I want you to see everything and see the different types of folk art that has been done. Well, we just changed this gallery out and rotated some of the pieces out. I mentioned the Dallas Cowboys because at one point we had 3 statues or 3 carvings of Michael Irving, Troy Aikman, and of course Emmitt Smith, because the person was really interested in the Dallas Cowboys, and so he just literally decided to do these carvings of those 3 players. But again, on the walls is art done by artists who were not trained, who did not go to school, and who basically just decided because of their religion or something that they were interested in to do art. When I first started working in the museum, and I looked at some of the pieces, and at the time my son was about 8 or 9 years old, I said, well, this looks like something my son has done, because indeed it's not that refined, and so basically I had to learn what folk art was. Of course, you see the furniture, that's decorative art. You see the jars, you see there's a silver spoon. These are all the pieces that you see in terms of the jugs and jars were done also by African American artists. Some who were enslaved. If you look at the labels, it'll tell you who they were and when they were enslaved and when they did the specific art. Okay, so walk around and look at it, and I'll give you about 10 minutes, and then we're going to move upstairs. Oh, I'll give you 5 or 10 minutes.
Doing your job out here. Did you see that silver spoon?
Yeah, badass.
1801.
It's incredible. The craftsmanship to be able to last that long.
1801?
Bro, what is that? 200. Wow.
Shout out to the ancestors.
Amen.
Shoe polish.
No way.
Shoe polish on paper.
Wow.
1942.
Maybe they can put one of your pieces in here,
Long gone.
huh?
Enamel paint on paper. What's that? One thing I love about art is artists, the observer would think are mistakes, but they're really just part of art piece. So mistakes in art is what it is. It lives on.
Amazing.
Yeah, this is definitely
Oh, what's that?
1900. This is Henry spelled it. Wow. 1986. That means that she did this at 86 years old. That's a lot of life you must see.
With crayons.
It's a lot of life. Well, this might be my favorite one, right?
Okay.
Mixed media, that's what it's called.
Okay.
Subtitles, not the
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Up for your own interpretation.
What was it with?
Yo, chat, don't get bored. Don't get bored. This is real history. Don't get bored.
ADP. Did you put those ones you bought from here, that lady? Did you put them up yet?
I got this my new house.
No, no. Did you put them up in your new house?
I got put them in there stuff.
Oh,
And you good? Everything for free?
You think I'm talking to Kyrie?
Then pay $1.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Right. Are we allowed to? Can we touch the cane? No,
Touch it.
No touching.
No.
Don't touch it. Where's the sign at?
We tell people, don't touch anything when you come in here. Yeah. And we explained that if everybody came by and touched stuff, it'd wear the paint off on it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Or leave a mark on it, fingerprint.
Date on it though.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
General Ponder, 1890 boarding, 1892.
Wow. That's special.
I wonder how long it took.
How do they make chairs like that? How do they make
They have some questions for you.
Okay.
She asked, how do they do good? Ask the question, go ahead.
They wet it. They wet it.
No, it's a clear question here. I would like to
I was gonna
know.
ask how they make the chair, like do they bend it or like
They
steam it?
wet the branches and shape it and put it together, and then it gets, when it dries out, it's hard and stays in that shape. Wow. Yeah.
And these chairs,
I do not know offhand.
Someone said.
Like DIY
No,
probably.
it's fine. Someone said it sounds like
You
rambling.
can't actually, everything in here.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not me. It's not Graham.
Or things that people actually use, they didn't make them just to look at. We acquired them so that people could look at them, but for the most of their existence, was used chairs, beds,
Touching this piece like it's
Bro,
tables.
this is probably like 300 years old.
And use the silver spoon here with jar, that's all this is.
This right here, we need to open up this discussion right here. The patent office of the United States. A lot of scams.
We're gonna go to the second floor, and when we get off,
people
get off
that
the
didn't
stairwell,
invent
we're gonna go
things
to the
took
right,
credit
to the Texas
to
State
how
Black
racist this was.
Sports Hall of Fame.
No questions, right?
No questions? No questions?
How old are you?
Questions?
How old?
What's that?
How old are you?
Those date from the 19th century, there should be a date on there, 1870s is where this jar was made, okay? All right, so indeed, there's a date. All right.
All right. Go ahead.
Like video people, like can you balance it out? The white thing. Okay. Can you mention it to him? Look at that. Yeah, yeah. Can you make sure I know you're on it, but you in the shop, make sure you get white too.
In 1996, then they cut it down and they induct no more than 10 people a year. And so they started inducting people in 1996. And in fact, they'll induct some people in SAC at the Dallas Winners. For 2034. So, look around, see how many people you recognize. There's some old stalwarts here. Tall Jones, Harvey Hart, and all of this Hall of Fame. They also have coaches. Coach Robert Hughes, for example, from Dunbar, in the Hall of Fame, with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Exactly.
All right. Famous dribbler from the Harlem Globetrotters. Interesting that you should mention Marcus Haynes, because indeed, and I'm not playing up to you anything, some of the moves he did,
Yes.
I see you use.
Absolutely.
Yes, so Marcus Haynes, he'd go behind his back, he'd spin the ball, and bad brother, you had to see him to believe me, okay? So, anyway.
He was in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Basically, the Hall of Fame consists of people who either played sports here in Texas or were born here in Texas, okay? So Marcus Haynes was actually born here. I think he was born in East Texas somewhere. Yeah. Okay? He traveled all over the world with the Harlem Globe.
Tell you enough about the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, good
Way before the
question.
NBA, man. Way before the NBA.
Yeah, good question.
So all the moves from the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
No, not me. I was saying that the NBA needed more movers. Harlem Globetrotters, the original team. I think they were better than the NBA. That's
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yes.
Harlem Globetrotters. They were way more talented because they had the funding. They were going around playing all other teams. And they broke a lot of racial barriers in the game of basketball, sport of basketball. Yeah, the Harlem Globetrotters actually played like serious games. Like they don't really mess more than act back in the days. Take a lot of money. Without them doing what they did, I wouldn't be here.
My head hurts. Doing great.
Oh, Cynthia Cooper's.
I have a new respect for our social media. This is very easy. I'm sweating. Cynthia Cooper.
Oh, go to the restaurant.
Alright, I got you. Oh, no, you good. I got a newfound respect for you, Vaughn. I got a newfound respect for y'all.
What's that? Oh, sorry, filming? Responsible for integrating Texas A&M University football team.
Orlando Black.
We got a couple people here like that who are very responsible for integrating
But really?
the diversity of the sport that they were involved in. Yeah. So that's why. So indeed, it says the Texas Black Sports Hall of Fame, but they take in whites who make special contributions to African Americans in sports. Yeah. Where, for example, one of the persons in here, you'll see him on the panel on the other side of the building is Roger Staubach. Okay. Roger Staubach, of course, Cowboy quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Basically, Drew Pearson. Drew Pearson wrote this book called Hail Mary, which is his autobiography. Of course, he got famous for he got famous for that Hail Mary pass against the Washington Redskins back in the 1980s. Anyway, he talked about when he first came into the National Football League. They weren't paid anything. Okay, they struggled in the off season trying to make it. So he said that Roger Staubach was responsible for helping them to get jobs during the off season, finding places to stay, and so he's just an all-around good person. And so indeed, Drew Pearson was actually one of the persons who recommended that we put Roger Staubach in the Black Sports Hall.